what's up guys? Kevin here, welcome back. This is the situation. It is Thursday. I flew in as early as I could, ended up getting delayed, so it is like 4 p.m. here. We've got big news. Thanks to KTM, they helped us track down a crate motor, which is huge for us because obviously this bad boy needs some TLC. So we've got the motor right here. Let's open her up and then we're gonna do a little montage of us swapping our own motor to get ready for the weekend. This beautiful thing right here. Watch me unpackage it and it's like an 85 motor. Nice. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. So this right here is a brand new 2025 KTM stock engine. And that's what's so great about this. That's what we have in our bike. That's what we're up there fighting in these main events with, is a bone stock KTM engine like this. So if you have a dealer next to you, KTM dealer or anything like that, go check them out because these things are strong stock. It's why I've ridden them for so long, is because you don't really have to do much to them. I have got some sponsored products on here, but it's majority all stock, ready to race. That's what KTM obviously promotes. Let's dig in, clean this bad boy up, get ready to race. Got ourselves a runner. That looks not good, dude. Alrighty. All right is right. All right, thanks for tuning back in, guys. We have another mutter on our hands. Not looking good at all. So we're gonna show you guys the track immediately. We're out here in Philly. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's go check out the track and get this mutter situation started. This looks way better than I was expecting. We saw the bad part coming in, my apologies. So what you're gonna have, you see this right here, how it's like wet and then it's hard packed? You're gonna have a bunch of just like G-out awkward things in these transitions. So let's keep going. Yeah, that's squishy, but if you can get over that. I'm just trying to figure out what you wanna do here, because if you go 3 in, you're gonna go 3, what, table over single, 2? Ideally, you can go 2, 3, over 3 into the corner probably. It's all gonna depend on transitions. It's a long 3. Yeah, coming out of whoops. So that'll probably be, I think that looks too big to even try to slap triple. You might just have to go over single, turn, you're either gonna go on, off, 3, 3, or over 3, 3, 1. It's all gonna just be whatever the track gives you. Don't roll it.
Grab a gear, or are you gonna hit these in like 3rd?
Oh, I'm dropping it 2nd. Is the traction on that turn?
These actually look pretty beefy. They're steeper than what we've had in the past.
I wasn't going to say it.
I wasn't going to say it.
That's what I thought of looking on the finish line.
And you're not going to really be able to cut down. Like, you're going to kind of have to follow the line and just go.
No, you try to go the inside.
Yeah, you're going to just slide.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll try to skiddy that out or what. If they're just letting it drain a little bit. So even trying to double these is going to be tough because they're steep. This is a commitment thing right here for sure, because you're just going to have to go. That's insane. You're not going to be able to try to double these. There's no shot. They're just gonna fall apart down here. Man, it's gonna be a struggle just to get over the double part of this. However, if you get off of that with some momentum, that's long. That is so long. Actually, I bet with how flat this is, you could slap triple this. I think that's gonna be the move. All right, that's a wrap. Let's go get ready for the day. Like, look at that. Oh no. You're gonna have to like try to bunny hop. All right, we're heading up for quali 1. We get 2 qualifying sessions as of right now. Track's gonna be in better condition than last week. It's still gonna be a struggle though. The transitions are gonna be goofy. So really just go out there, get the cobwebs knocked off and take what the track gives us and get out there, try to get across the loops. I think that's gonna be really crucial. Other than that, let's go out for quali 1. not too shabby on quali 1. Ended up like P15 to P18. I think it was 18 at the end of it, but 15 when I came off. No, pretty solid. Breaking in the bike, like honestly, I just wanted to kind of feel the bike out. It's got a little bit of a dead spot at the beginning, like right when you get on it, at least when we're rolling up there. Out on the track, it actually didn't seem too bad. It just needs to be ran. Like I couldn't even really break it in here because it was pouring, and you can't like get it up in high RPMs like you want to after you do a couple of heat cycles, because I didn't want to wreck on the parking lot kind of deal. So just getting used to it. My rear end feels real stiff right now. So I went softer on the forks right before I went out. I'm gonna go a little bit softer on the rear because it's skating a little bit, but overall in a pretty good spot. So we'll get ready for quali 2. We are getting ready to head up for quali 2, our final qualifying session. Biggest thing for us is maybe trying to get a triple in the forest rhythm, so the opposite side of the whoops. Other than that, dude, we're in a pretty good spot. We just need to go quicker, and then, you know, it's all about racing. So let's head up for quali 2. Not that great for me, but it's all right. Struggling with the setup. Went a little bit softer. I didn't like it, so I went back stiffer. It's just those G-outs, they hit so much harder when you go softer, and you just got to deal with the stiffness in the other parts. It's rough enough that you want it softer, but you can't have it softer because of the G-outs. It's just give and take. That's what I pulled in. I went a little bit stiffer on the rear end, and I think that helped. So yeah, not ideal for us, but we're fine. We'll race into it like we always do. Still kind of want to play around with a little bit of setup. I need to check my rebound, make sure those didn't change or whatever when they did the fork seals, but we obviously checked compression and whatnot. So yeah, other than that, we'll be fine. Going into racing, do it how we always do it. Yeah, we got a guy right here, dude. All right, how do they find you? How do they find you again?
Teamfate.com.
You guys want to donate, help to their program, they come in here, they feed all of us privateers, people in the paddock, don't charge anything, they work off donations. So if you see it in your heart, you want to help them, keep the paddock fed, be sure to check them out.
What are we gonna get tonight?
We're gonna, the goal is, well, it's not as muddy as it was last time, but straight through the heat, top 15 in the main. That's the goal.
All right, top 15.
All right, first bike signer of the day. All righty, bud, take that. You're gonna go right there on that line, okay? Bingo. This is yours, and then you get to pick whichever plastic you want, bud. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you got the merch on too.
Of course.
Alrighty, go time. We are 450 heat 1. We're heading up. Let's go get it. Got to get a good start. Go send it. Let's try not to go to LCQ. All right, that's a wrap on the heat for us. Probably a decent jump, good, decent start. Was lined up on the outside in the like the third corner, and it didn't really play in my favor. And then yeah, just figuring out the track a little bit. Whoops are different, so not ideal. We obviously didn't make it in. Came back to 11th, which is good. Right behind Chiz. That must have been kind of like a stacked heat-ish, wasn't it? Because I was gonna say like Chiz and I are out of it kind of deal, and there's nobody privateer-wise up there. I think Harrison did good, but other than that, we'll be good. Be ready to go. Do an LCQ. We're good at them, so let's go send it. All right, we got Viking Heat and Air here. He's bike branding for this weekend. Here's a little bit more information on them.
I want to give a special shout out to Viking Air LLC. They've been a big part of the program for the last couple years. They provide residential and commercial HVAC repairs and installations. They really just go by word of mouth, and they are located in southern Jersey and northern Philly, so be sure to check them out.
All righty, as you guys all know, LCQ, we gotta get it done. Good start. Let's go send it. Main event Moranz, baby, we're back. Back at it again. That was a good hit. That was actually a good race for me. Like I rode good, killed the whoops, finally got the triple after the whoops. That's gonna be key for the main event. Instead of doing that slap triple, but solid. Came in, drove into it. I was like 6th or 7th at the start of it and found myself into 4th, and I had an opportunity to make a pass. I don't like being in that last transfer spot. I knew that would give me a buffer, took the opportunity, walked it in for 3rd, so. Heck yeah, dude. Especially just not feeling very good and struggling a little bit with the bike. All the work that we put in, this is thanks to KTM. They helped us track down a crate motor. There's obviously still a ton of parts that are not being covered that we have to continue to replace. I'm getting ready to order a full wiring harness and a bunch of stuff, probably off Motorsport, but appreciate you guys coming by, signing the bike, doing the little entries for the jerseys and stuff like that we have going on. So I'm gonna have to do another one of those at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But other than that, let's get ready for main event. Major shout out to this weekend's 60 helmet wrap, which is CM Parts. Something special there is because we were obviously looking for a motor after this past weekend's race. We got in touch with him. Something special that he does full on bike part out. So he has full motors, full chassis, suspension, wheels, anything like that. Be sure to check him out if you have anything that you need quick. He ships worldwide daily. You can find him on Instagram, cm.parts_ or cm.parts on majority of the other platforms like eBay, MX Locker, working on Jibo as well. So be sure to check him out if you guys need anything for your motorcycle. Alrighty, we're headed up for our 10th main event of the year. Gotta love it. Big rebound from last year, but we gotta get out to a good start and just flow like we did in that LCQ. So let's go see how many points we score this weekend's main event. was a good ride. So start, obviously you don't have a good gate pick, so it's not ideal. Got in and just kept fighting. Like, that's what even Justin said after I came off. He's like, dude, regardless, like that, you were in the fight the whole time. And that was the only main event this year that I've been in the fight the whole time and feel like I was riding pretty decent. Made a bunch of mistakes in the whoops with that really gnarly line, but I was right there with Chiz, just yo-yoing back and forth, and it was really good. I wanted to try to get him. Had a couple opportunities where I was real close, but then, you know, when you start getting lapped and whatnot, it's really tough too. And I was kind of gauging where Grant was, make sure that he wasn't trying to get too close to me. But dude, this thing kind of annoyed me. That thing right there, I couldn't get that out. I didn't know what it was until I literally just stopped. But like my foot was lifted and it was like sliding on this thing because it wouldn't grip into the peg. So I was trying to kick and whatnot in the air. I don't know if you saw it over the finish line, but yeah, that thing, oh wow. Nope, she's in there. Overall, good points. You know, that's another 3. Not great points, but more points. The biggest things were just stacking and stacking and stacking. I think that puts us at 30 points, which is 15 times as many as we had last year. So solid. And I feel better too. Like I took a little bit of time off because I got hurt in the mudder. Obviously with A-Rod, just completely, I need to pause here before I say something real inappropriate. He T-boned me in the back with his front wheel and was just sore this week. So I actually took some time off and had some more fight at the end of that. So I think that was good. I think I'm getting to that point where you can't overwork yourself in the week, and you know that all this traveling and setup and whatnot takes a toll. So I'm just stoked that we were able to get it done. All that work that Justin and I, Noah, everybody put in to swap this motor, get it all good. I've got some more stuff I need to replace. Still doesn't feel quite right to me electrical wise, so we're gonna swap out a full wiring harness this next week and do some other stuff. So I'm stoked on that one. We'll take those points, we'll get cleaned up and wrap this thing up. Alrighty guys, it's a wrap here in Philly. Awesome on the weekend. Another main event, 10 main events this year already compared to 2 last year. So gotta take the positives. Obviously we wanna be farther up in those main events, but we had good pace the whole main event. That was the first one that we had on that. So appreciate you guys always coming by, supporting the program, signing the bike, stuff like that. Right here, we've got a signed jersey we're gonna be giving this away before next weekend, just like we did this past week. Everybody who goes and grabs a $10 program donation, kevinmoranz.com, it's gonna enter you for this. It's also gonna enter you for the YCF Pit Bike at the end of the season. So even if you don't win this, you're still stacking entries for that. And the top 5 people this week got entered for a signed number plate. The top 5 people this week are gonna be guaranteed a number plate. So all 5 of them, we're gonna send out a number plate and then all the entries will add up for this right here. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next race.
It's been another Kevin Moranz vlog. Be sure to subscribe for more, and stay tuned for the next video.